All right. These clowns. Where's the? Oh, here it is. All right, if you are on here, talk in the chat so I know if my mic's all messed up or. I meant talk in the YouTube chat. All right, here we go. Stephen Joseph. Does my mic sound terrible again, or is it okay? So, I didn't really know what game I wanted to watch. I thought maybe watching something a little different. I originally was going to watch one of the semis games that USA Ultimate has on there. And maybe I can pull it up. Really cool. Loud for you guys. Yeah, where's the most? This one. Yeah, so I started watching this game, and it just bugged me. Like,
the USA Ultimate College Championships are brought to you in part by Discraft Ultrastar.
Yeah,
the official disc of USA Ultimate at more than 1,900 U.S. retail locations. For free hold, and now we'll see the UNCW O-line.
But the thing that bothers me is
we're going to see JD Hastings be very involved.
You guys, I think
he's basically become an O-line handler.
I don't want to say that they're playing at another
team
level.
Out of necessity.
But there's so much wrong with
the workhorse for Darkside the past few seasons.
That I don't want to. I honestly don't
some
really
new personnel on this Wilmington O-line here.
Because
Grayson
they stopped their
Sanner,
motion
one of their top
five
players coming down with mono a few days before the tournament.
Ability to throw.
And unfortunately, Austin McGrain coming up with a hamstring injury on the final point of their quarterfinal victory over Washington.
Watch
really
our
tough
games
break
and then kind of
for the Asheville
fix some
native Austin
mistakes and
McGrain.
get you guys to play the way I want, so we can all play
Wilmington still has Jack Williams, and the throw was
we're all on the same page.
miscommunicated. Thought Williams was going up the line. He came back to the handler set.
I could just turn it off. But yeah, I mean, North Carolina has a better offense than Wilmington, but that's pretty well known. But yeah, this game just it's hard to do it. So I'm gonna end up watching the Central Florida game, our first game of the with you guys as a team. You guys can watch these games and have your own take on it. All right, so let's go.
Hey, what up? It's your boy.
All right.
This is Indy coming back at you for the 2017-2018 season.
I wonder if I don't know if you can even hear that. Okay, so the
sidelines looking great.
The first game of the tournament, you know, I honestly going into CCC, I had no idea how you guys were gonna play. I thought you guys could have won almost every game you played or lost every game you played. But I thought that the last few times you'd gone to a fall tournament. All right, so UCF, who's ends up having a good tournament, I don't think was supposed to be all that good this year because they just lost some core players, and their big guy Michael Fairley is gone. Actually, he's over on that sideline coaching Emory. If somebody wants to, I was going to do this sheet for this game. If anybody wants to open this sheet up and at least maybe just write down. You don't have to do as much detail as I did, but if you just do do a sheet of just turns, that'd be helpful. I can do them later too. Okay, so here we go. Where's probably play 5 to open up? It's Oliver in front. Both movements there. Play 2. All right, Beetle. Step forward. Look at that. He's just leaning back. He's got body into it though, which is good. But with the mark all the way on the side, this guy's not stopping you from hucking. Step forward, and boom. That's why you throw it. You lean back, it's just gonna get popped up. Maybe it's too. Yeah, well, no, it's still 55, 60-yard throw. I'd love to also count our inbound pulls. That's a good pull. Okay, so UCF runs the same play almost every single time. We get better later in the game just playing defense, but what they're doing is they got 1, 2, 3 guys on the side. I think there's even a third handler out, and then they just put ISO 2 guys. One come in, one goes deep. This guy comes in. So they just cycle. It gives them a lot of space. It's very easy to poach the lane, but like Beetle's doing now. Get him out of it. Get mark on. I see there's another good poach by Bone there. Oh, Razi. I like it. Let's see how Razi gets beat there. Pierce, you tracked the first half of this game on analytics. I don't know. Send me the link. All right. Okay, so let's watch Rossi here. Where is he? Oh, he's right here. First off, he was guarding the guy that was 6'8". Good matchup for Rossi. But okay, so he must, yeah. There's just a switch, and Rossi's catching it a little late. Lets the guy get on the inside of him. Oh, that's not that one, is it? Okay, so Rossi did do a good job here, where this guy's going out, and Rossi's giving him space. So how'd you get beat? Oh, he's just looking upfield. God, thing is, I want you guys to look upfield. He's just too flat-footed. All right, yeah, he's just too flat-footed. You got to be more like ready to play, yeah, because he just caught him late. Got to be ready. But I like a couple things. Rossi let him go in and let him have that space. Andy was looking upfield to help post. He just has to be ready. Good cut. Okay, Joey, good cut. Beetle's in his pivot, so that's why that's looked off. Cotton's a good cut there. McGregor needs to push out. Like, okay, so it goes Joey, Cotton, then McGregor. Joey comes out. See, right now, McGregor's got to be pushing. He wants to be like faking like he's going deep. So this is like a 20-yard game, or like 5-yard game. Anyway, that's a good cut, Steven. If that guy... Yes, continue. Continue. Good fake. Oh, good throw. Good job. Pretty easy when you use a break side like that. Pierce, there should be... Oh, it's on your phone? Like, did you actually use Alti Analytics, or did you just track it on something on your phone? Because Alti Analytics has a link. Nothing wrong there. And Rossi's shorter. That's a Blady Huck there. Because, yeah, Rossi's in good position. That's tough. It's a good grab. I mean, Rossi's right there, too.
And we've got the pull pretty low. Beetle catches it. Surveying the field. Oh, yeah. Velman deep. You always put the Velman.
Let's see all this.
And we've got the pull pretty low. Beetle catches it.
This is too much of a twister. This is like stall, what, 2 or 3?
Surveying the field.
Oh, yes. Velman deep. You always put the Velman well.
Velman catches it deep window. Look off Colin.
Good job. That's awesome. That was awesome.
This is it to Steven.
Good job. That's
That's
really good.
Where's the hat?
I just pumped.
I missed it. Alright. Let's see where we go.
The Christmas hat on here. Okay, 3-2. We just held. I think our first oh, we'll watch. Okay, so same thing. Same thing where they just have the these two guys out in the open. These 3 off on the side. One in. Oh, that's a little different than last time. That's a good call. That's definitely travel. Yeah, because he's like rounding. Ah, bone. You don't have to go for that. Remember, him throwing this isn't your first worry. Your first worry is don't get beat up the line. So I don't mind kind of going for it, but just always know that if that guy goes back, you got to be ready. Can't overcommit. It's tough. That guy just threw a nice... That was pretty bad there. He just flicks his wrist. Flicks his wrist and leans back, and it just pops right up. Now his guy had good position. Let's check. Yeah, it works, Pierce. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, it works, and you just have that first half in there. Oh, see, man, this is it right here. So we're trading with a team, and I mean, this is why I keep telling you guys how important the pulls are. I mean, you guys know that. But one good pull that bounces, and they get a lucky bounce, goes out the side. First off, you can walk that to the line. Is that right? Yeah, because it started in. No, you can't. But just like the last game, to the Tennessee game, Steven, you had the first, I think it was probably right around now in the game, middle of the game, where we just threw a swing that was too far. Don't get nervous. Even if I know you guys are pinned back and good rolls. Swagner, got to get on the other side of him. That's good form. He's stepping in and forward. He's bouncing up a little bit. Could be a little nerves. You never know. Okay, so where's Swag? Okay, Swagner's right here, and this is this guy. Too close. Way too close. You're in the middle of the field. Look at that. Oh my god, Andy gives him the inside. He's got to be, like, look at Steven here. See how far Steven is off his guy? Between the disc? And it looks like Steven's looking. Look at that. Delman's way off his guy. Beetle's way off his guy. Joey is probably too close to his guy. That guy could undercut you, Joey. Swagner's on the opposite side of it. You can, there's no way you can beat him. That's a free goal. Free goal, free break. All the momentum. And you know what, guys? Yeah, I thought so. I don't know why that. Let's go back. Let's see what happened here. It's another good pull. So, okay, so 2 good pulls in a row by them. And they're a little pumped up. Is that Linda? Okay, so Baldwin wide open. Nobody on. We gotta get this off the line right here. Unless he catches it, and there's somebody like already catching it, there should be. Somebody should be already setting it up. Watching Zach go in, you're like, oh shoot, I should be faking D or faking D. Okay, so he is kind of looking to get off the line. So this is all I know. Hydra gave him his option. Is that option? I don't really know what you're doing there. Just come out into the space here and just go one-on-one with him. He has to help. Joseph. Alright. Steven, can you get open? The short, quick guy. It's good defense. I think that we're just doing things too late right now. We're cutting too late. We're trying to give the dump too late. Like, he should have just caught and gone right back. Boom. That foot there. Because they don't have any options here for him. So Joey deep, which is a good option. I don't mind that. It's a good decision. But you know, if we're gonna sit here and talk about high offense, that's just good D, Waldman. Okay, good job, Joey. I think that maybe and then right after him. Why aren't we off the line? Oh my God! Is everybody heard pick? That defender needs to, with both of you going out like that defender needs to know that his guy has help deep. Yeah, see, I was gonna say originally that Waldman should have seen that swing come around, and then should have just popped out here for a continue. But I think he is. I think what he's thinking is he's already too far in. So he's like, I just assume that somebody's coming behind me, so I need to get the hell out of it. Where are the other players? There's one. So where's the two? There should be somebody over there. Two on that first side. Yeah, there, Joey. God, this is a great throw. That is such a pretty throw. Yeah, Joey, yeah, never mind. That was a great throw. Looping around. Great backhand. Alright, Clank, those poles need to come down. Look at where you're releasing. You're like up here. You get all of your torque from your body, from your waist. It's got to be down in here. It's like you're already up here. Like it's already, the trajectory of it's going to be up here. You know, it's way, you're just releasing too high. Get lower and throw it more inside out. Because that's just more popping it straight up. Oh, yeah. You're just trying to push it forward, I think. Touch it one more time. Yeah, you're just like pushing it forward. I don't think I've ever worked with you on poles though, Clank. I'd like to sit down and do some. And anybody else for that matter. Alright, hold on, let me fix the mic. Alright. Let me know if that's better. Who got that chest? Alright, I'll go back for you, Pierce. Looks like Veldman. Veldman or Hydra. Alright, let's go here. Okay, so same thing. They have their 3 guys out, 1 handler out, 3 on the sideline, and then they're going to have 2 out here. 2 ISOing. I like it too. It's a good offense. See, that's a good guy. It's tough to defend. That's tough to defend. It's tough to defend 1-on-1. It's easy to defend team defense, I think. Alright, that's a good... Watch it. Watch how quickly this guy gets it off the line. And, like, he just knows that, like, this is what I got to do. So he catches, turns upfield. Nope. And he's like, okay, I got to get off the line. And look at where he throws that. it's a great swing here. So he catches, looks up the line, nothing. So now he's already looking to the side. And then it's a close throw. But what he does is he steps around and he just throws it out to that space. It's a great way to reset. Nice, that's a gift. I mean, I like their movement there. Oh, bone. Okay, so I know what happened here. I came to the line after we gave up that break. And I told those guys, if there's a turn, that anybody needs to pick this disc up. And I think I just said all the names that aren't used to picking the disc up, Indy and Bone and Razzie. I said, and it's true. You guys can't be afraid to pick up the damn disc and get it moving on a turn because, I mean, just like those games that we win really fast with all the momentum the entire game is just because you're getting in their head. They drop it like they just did, and we pick it up and then just go boom, boom, boom. Now, I think what happened was Bone got nervous with the disc in his hand here. Because you know what? I don't think Bone makes this throw, this shaky of a throw, if it's like the Jordan Belfort and he's the man on the team, But now he's picking it up because I said, let's get the disc moving, which is fine. Oliver saw it. Rossi saw it. I'd wait to get that off the line. And you want to pick it up quick because you see something. You don't just want to pick up the disc for no reason. So let's see. Like you want to pick it up because you've got them outnumbered. So like right now, like he needs to be looking this way to see. Like Oliver's one-on-one, which is like if he picked that up and threw it to this space out here, I think that's a win. He throws it back in, but Rossi's about to come through. But he just looked upfield and picked like. You have to answer to me what you're picking it up for. You're picking it up because Oliver's guy is Joey's out there and the guy's 5'5". Yeah, that's why I picked it up because I want to take that chance. Or there's there was three of our guys here and only two of theirs. That's why I picked it up. Or just pick it up and get it moving off to the sideline because their defense is going to be off. They're going to be trying to catch up the whole time. That's why I want you guys to pick it up. It's because you want to use the them running around. Just gotta do it. Be a little calm about it. See, it's another good. This tall guy. See, one look up field. Turns and he gets it off. That's a good turn by that guy. I like it. Damn, already? Alright, pop it because it just fell off my wheel. Alright, is that better? Alright, but don't worry, Bone Salad gets the beat back. That was a bad decision by them. I don't know what that guy was thinking. Oh. Alright, so this guy. Yeah, he just taking his big guy. 50-50 chance, but underthrew it and Bone had good position. Alright, this looks like a pretty good form. I like all that. Anything I can say, Clank, is that you're pushing straight down. This is where you get your air bounce. Like what you're doing is you're stepping out, and then your arm's going from like here straight down, rather than like a follow through, which is where you'll get a little bit of an air bounce. Okay, that was awesome. Okay, so we had a throwaway, but the disc is on the sideline and our trapping sideline. So Lightning gets on the mark. They against the handler, so against the good thrower of theirs. And the guy wants to get it off. You can see it through there. And Lightning bites on it, but good. He can't let that around. And he stops the around. He stops the first around. That's an active mark right there. I like it. Like their offense is a little bit slowed down because he didn't get that first immediate throw off the sideline. Catch turn. That's another good one. Great job, Lightning. He just overcommits on the way back 2 times in a row. But it's a good mark. Come on, Tarp. Good throw. Not much you can do there, to be honest. Okay, this is where, I mean, if Rossi sees that, you know, the switch there is easiest because Lightning can never, ever, ever guard that. And you're giving power position to a handler. It's not an easy one to do. That's a good cut. All right, I want to watch that again. Just Tarp. This guy's caught a couple of them deep. And you are last back, so you can't get beat deep. Yeah. It's a good cut. All right. 5-4. They haven't. We just gave him that good pull that we threw away. I'll take it. He got it. Right now, their pulls are better than ours. Bigger, floatier. And you always want to catch them. I know that one came down pretty quick. I don't if you don't think you can catch it, but we have to catch it and get it moving. All right, so is this just a play with him going from the back? Sure looks like it. Camera creds to Pigeon. All right. And then we pull it out of bounds. We have got to get these pulls in bounds. The Beetle. Right. Let's watch the form. It's a good spot, a little bit lower. But if we're going to throw a big IO, you're already pulling it 10 yards from that sideline. Pull it more from the middle or this end of the field. Just cycling those open side cuts. We have to, I mean, when you play against teams that do this, you have to, you really have to poach the lanes and you need help. It's tough to one by one because they could be such a threat deep and they could be such a threat in. But if you just have a guy poach and you force them to throw, you know, the tough ones like that. I like that Beal picks this up quick and tries to get it going, but he's looking for Oliver is what he was doing. It's a good mark because the guy knows Beetle wants to hug. Okay, it's already too late now for the Huck to Beetle. So if he's staying looking forward because of Veldman, is that Veldman? I get it, but he shouldn't be looking at Oliver anymore. What he should be doing is just going to Clanky and going around. But Beetle is staring upfield. Yeah, Clanky's trying to go. Beetle, you can't stare that long, man. That's no good. Okay, so yeah, it was just staring upfield. There we go. One look. Okay, that's not there. Good. Oh. God, why wasn't that? Okay, so either throw this or Clanky's actually getting ready. Boom. And he's looking. Okay, the same one I talked about the UCF guy catching on this sideline, looking up forehand and then throwing the around. That same throw has to happen here. Look at all of this space. Look at his defender. There's no wind. He needs to get this off the line by throwing it out into the space and letting Clanky go get it. If Clanky's, let's say Clanky, because he's starting to go up the line and come back, just throw it already. Throw it with nice and floaty. Clanky will see it, and Clanky will go get it, and you'll have it off the line. Because now you're at stall, whatever, 7, 8, 9, whatever the hell he is. Looks like he's at 9. And he just puts it to, a great put to that far sideline to Beetle. But if you guys want to talk about good offense, we can't rely on
Never mind, they called it foul.
Was that a stall? That was our break. That was our break. I don't remember what happened.
It called, no effect.
It was a stall. Yeah, I actually know we get the break. I think we do get the break, Pierce. But my point is we gave them the disc back. Now we have to earn it again. We have to run longer. All the bad stuff to go with it. What was that? Is Beetle calling a travel on that? Maybe. I don't know. That's pretty ticky-tack to me. I wouldn't call it unless they've called it 4 times already and being dicks about it. Because he's not gaining an advantage. Those are the ones that end up making me mad. Like the one earlier where the big guy looped around, that guy's gaining an advantage. This guy, Beetle has a mark on, and he's not really gaining an advantage. It's another good stop the around by Lightning. This is good defense. So that's good. It's good offense against good defense too. All right, who's down that mark? Is that Clank or is that Veldman? Okay, so that this guy's not one of their handlers. He does a good step around. He's trying to throw it to space. He throws it too far. Good job. That's what picking it up and moving it quickly is right there. Clanky and Veldman both saw it deep. Clanky stopped there. I'll go more off to the other side. It's a good throw.
That's an OB. No foul, no foul. 6-5 us.
All right, we need a big pull. That was for half, too, wasn't it? Half on serve. Sean Brady. And we pulled it out of bounds. We have got to. Bitch. MVP, people. MVP. I like that. Good job. Okay. Okay, so Steven's guy comes out. And as he clears, Steven stays in the lane, which I like. Now, do it with a purpose. Do it because, you know, he's doing it because this guy's not paying attention. He is keeping an eye on him. That's good. That's about as long as you want to do it. Now, last back is McGregor. And he's looking at everything. Looking at everything in front of him. So he is able to see that cut deep. And it's very, very good D by McGregor. I don't necessarily know if McGregor gets that D last year, but he is more aware this year. And he got it. Finish your charges until you hear the whistle. There, good job. Nice throw and go. Why didn't you throw that? Oops. Okay, good fake. There. I guess the mark was pretty far around. I love everything about what McGregor's doing right now. He continued all the way deep there, and now he's around. Good job. Oh, the second he catches that up the line, somebody should be going deep. And not floating it to the 6'5" guy. Let's see. Nice. Can't see your form, Clank. That's what I was looking for. Because it's popping up again. I don't know if you're just pushing your wrist down, like flicking straight down, which gives you an air bounce on your forehands. Some people, they do it. They flick straight down to try and get touch, because it will give you touch. But then if you do it on a huck, it'll give you an air bounce. Good mark. Good defense on Beetle there on the deep one. Okay, nothing around. The same guy that turned it last time. Oh yeah, he's shaky with the disc. I'd be all over that mark. That's a good throw to space to the tall guy. We had the disc there. So we gave them one early on the pull, the good pull that rolled out that we threw away. So that was their break. We get the break back. We take half, 6-5. Then we're pulling out of half on serve. We get a turnover by McGregor deep, and we work it downfield. If we score that, the score is 7-5 right now, and I mean that's a huge difference in momentum. It's a game to 11, boys. We got to find a way to get that point in. And I think, like we talked about the last 2 videos, if we clean up our offense, just us moving the disc on O-line or D-line in general, just our system offense. If we can clean that up and take away 1 or 2 turnovers a game, we win games by 2 or 3 now. That was a good opportunity. What just happened there? Oh, he just got clipped. Ouch.
Veltman is deep. You always put it to Veltman.
That's what she did.
Veltman is deep. You always put it to Veltman.
You always put it to Veltman deep. And so now we're getting Huck happy. What's the play here? Play 4. Oh, see, I don't know if that was a play call. I'd like to figure out why Cotton came back in. And if it's not a play call, Beal's staring downfield again. Okay. Should he take that? I don't know. Not necessarily. He just caught the disc. I would throw it to him. I'd throw it to you, Steven, because like I would tell him, hey, yo, I'm poached. Because you can catch and continue break side right now rather than Beetle stepping around and starting play 1 or whatever. Yeah, so that, like, even the fact that he turns and looks at this and looks it off, like, why is that looked off? He's not guarded. That's the break side. Even if we start our offense from over here, it's much better. There's no reason not to take that. I think, like, same thing. I don't mind hooking there, but I think that it's 6-6, and I think Beetle wants to make a play, and we don't need to. We just run an offense. If there's a way, if Cotton was kept going deep there, that might have been a goal. So that's why I'm not against it. But I don't know. I'd like to know more about if that was a play or why Cotton came in. Because we just gave them a disc.
The game is totally tied up.
We can just be calm and oh gosh. See, these are the things that point me to, like, we should be able to beat UCF by a couple points. Better get this one in. Good backhand. Good backhand. I think just a little forehand shimmy is enough to get an easy backhand here. Yeah, just a little shimmy. And look, so the other thing I like about this, Clinky, what we were talking about, you did a couple times in the Tennessee game where you flicked before you, oh, that was Joey going deep earlier? Okay, so yeah, the quick around backhands before you step. Beetle is stepping here. I mean, he got the shimmy, and then is still able to get it round. Like he could release this before, but it's tough. Like he just does that right now, before planting his foot. It tends to air bounce. It's still a pretty high percentage because of you're throwing around him, but he finishes the step. I like that. It's an easier follow through when you finish your step.
And it's good!
God, Oliver, I gotta work with your pulse too. You have so much torque. You need to get lessons from. Actually, maybe lessons from me, because I was gonna say that the torque, I can't really teach torque. I mean, that's just something that comes with you. Beetle has it, but this is a little high. Actually, I mean, that's okay. But I release lower. But you come forward so fast. That's a good trajectory. Real well. Because you want to fight, but you have a ton of torque. You have a ton of potential to be a huge puller. I like that D2 tarp. And Oliver. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm okay with that. Okay, so we're watching Oliver. Oliver here with this guy. Okay, good spacing. I'm okay with this. Yeah, just too flat-footed. Same thing. Flat-footed. Yeah. Always have to be ready, guys. I'm telling you, you always have to be ready. I like that defense by Stevens, or is that okay? So watch, he fouls him too far in. Right there, okay, so Steven goes to hell. Oh, no, that was Tarp's guy. Okay, I realized Steven help on, which is awesome. Great. Like looking, I love it. He sees it. He knows that it's a goal. Okay. Too close to his guy. So he let Steven guard him. The guy got the inside. Yep. I mean, so good that the guy is down on the first throw. We can't even get it off. Now our offense is struggling a little bit more. That's a good cut, though. That's a great cut, actually. Good. That was our stack pushed there, which is good. Good cut by Cotton. Oh, see, Cotton, here you go again. Hopping back and forth. I do love that you throw this. And your reaction when it's caught. Good cut. They're pushing a little bit. Cotton sees it, comes in. Like you just like shimmy, guys. God gets so pumped. I love it, God. 8-7. Game's within our grasp here. That's my mic. All right. All right, who pulled this? Because this is like, I mean, this is like the best pull of the game. Is it the adrenaline? Why aren't all the? There it is. There's the man finally showing up with his big pulls. Good. I'm gonna say a tad bit high, but it ends up being perfect. Yeah, it did pop up more than I thought, but it has such a great, like it's not tailing off to the left or right. He's got so much power, it floats. That's ridiculous. Look at that. 5 yards from back of the end zone, you got two guys down. That's awesome. Okay, sidelines should be screaming down here and screaming down here with a pull like that in an 8-7 game. Because that, I mean, you know, we score this, it's 9-7. And it's just, you know, you got to get in their heads. It's a great chance. Good position. He looks like he wants the hook. Good position both ways. I think you got to let him come in, though. Yeah, he wants to. Nice. Good D. Just good positioning by Beetle. Oh my gosh, how did he not score? Okay, good. Great. Oh my god, Bowen. I actually like the decision too. But you gotta step into this. So first off, there should be somebody coming in already. Okay, so he was fronted, so Lightning wanted to, so he's getting out, which is fine. Yeah, see, Bone Salad doesn't. Bone Salad is a person that he's a wrist clicker. He just clicks his wrist too much. He needs to step into his throws a lot, and this right here is one of those times where. Okay, so he's stepping. But now he's just shimmying with his weight back and forth. See, right there, he's shimmying back. He's faking backhand by not even stepping. Then he goes back forward, and then just uses his body, like his arm and his wrist, really, and just pushes one forward rather than stepping into it, like using the momentum of faking backhand and then stepping forehand, and that momentum will give you a little bit more touch. I mean, it's still a pretty good throw. I'm just telling you the little things that are going to help you. Because that's going to happen again. He's going to overthrow. He's not going to have touch on a throw because he's not stepping in. Oh, man. I mean, the decision was okay. Looked like it was open to Clank. Good defense. Good mark here. Good defense. Alright, so that one. That's a quick backhand. Lucky he gets low on it. He gets low on it. Doesn't pop up too much for him. What's the call? Call travel on it? Or pick early? That guy's thrown like 3. Let him have the disc. This guy's just gonna turn it over at some point. He's thrown 3 like scoobers and no step back in. Good job, Beetle. Good position. Way to fight. So this is like bodying people without like fouling, because the guy's doing kind of the same thing. The Beetle's like goes and gets the position. That's great. Okay, we have 2 chances here. This is our second chance. Good. Ross has got to pivot. He's got to pivot. He looks scared. He kind of looks scared for him. Okay. This guy's got good D on Beetle. Where's his second option? Over here. You're cutting inside on a flat mark. You have to come out and give him a backhand. Hydra's just running right at the defender. So it's not a viable forehand because the guy Rossi can't throw a forehand right there without this guy being all over it. He's got to, like, if he fakes backhand, steps around here and fakes a backhand, then the IO's okay, which helps him. But where the trick is, Hydra can't just run right in there. Alright, and then Clanky ends up there too. So maybe just the angle of the Because it does look like it's wide open to Hydra, but Clanky thinks it's to him, or vice versa. Either way, we look a little scattered. I think it's just a little bit of nerves. One, Rozzy's newer with the disc, and we're just kind of all jumbled with cuts and stuff. Alright, this guy curled on you, Plank. Let me see it. Gotcha. Was to Hydra. Alright, Plank. Let's see. It's a big guy. Probably, yeah. I'd say you're a little too close. But at the same time, against the tall guy, you might have to be close because you don't want him to do what they did last time we played him at Tally. But now he's going into you, and he's kind of got you on your heels. Ooh, that was good. Good footwork. Guy really wants to go deep. Yeah. He's just. I mean, he had like 5 cuts here. That's actually pretty darn good footwork, Clank. I guess just 1.5 steps in. Yeah, okay. It's 8-8 again. We could be up 9-7. Plenty of. Now we are in a close game again. So, like I said, I mean, obviously we're going to turn the disc over. It's just part of playing Ultimate. But if we can minimize it, we had 2 turnovers that we generated 2 turns, but then we gave them 2. If we somehow only give 1 in a game like that, then we score it. So, just got to start minimizing turns. They're going to happen, but how they happen is more my issue. Okay. Alright, so we missed footage here because they pulled to us, but now they have the disc. So I don't remember what the turnover was. But they do have the disc. Alright, let's go back. Okay, we're watching swag here. Yeah, just got to be ready. We're just jogging with him. He's lulling you into sleep, I guess, is the best way to say it. You know, he's keeping you flat-footed by staying flat-footed himself. But remember, the person who cuts first has the advantage. You always, even if he looks like he's doing nothing, you always have to be ready because he can go first. Okay. Yeah, pretty close. That'd be a good throw. It was. But that's their break. Uh-oh, Joe, what do you got? Look at that. Okay. Now we got a break. Okay, good first cut.
Andy going deep. Oh,
Uh-huh. I think I watched this a couple times and it happened. I don't think this guy was kind of a dick. He called something that type of player. But he does get kind of all over him. Yeah, you could tell he didn't like mean to. He just wanted to put a tight mark on. He's got a good mark. All right. Good. Oh. Oh. Good cut. See, okay, so those. All right. Gregor, you are killing it, man. Watch these pivots. These are real fakes and real pivots. Okay, so Beatles up the line. Good cut. Okay. And the backhand is a step around, getting the mark to go. Oh, we are flooded. We gotta give him space. He's back all the way around. And a low. Okay, good. Okay, now we're getting more space on this side. Alright, so here we go. Stall one. Okay, shut down. There is nobody cutting on the force side until what? Stall 5? That's not even really that viable. It's the only option he has is deep. We gotta have a handler out. We have to have our stack more out here so there's more spacing over here. And then one person out here. I know there was a we gotta get an option for Steven much faster than that. And then Feldman, I think this guy definitely pushes you, but just so everyone else knows, that is too it's over the head. Like it is technically a foul, but it can't affect whether or not you catch it, so we don't get the risk. It's too far over your head. So like I have no problem with Feldman. Like I mean Feldman definitely got pushed, but it was the right call. Good D. Good D. Nothing around. I like that help. Alright, be careful, guys. I'd love the layout and get crazy, but laying out can also hurt you. She won't put a mark on. Like, there's no way you get that. Well, that's pretty close, actually. But we gotta get up fast, because... Even Steven saw that. I love that, Steven. Jumped out in front in the lane for a second. That's awesome. That makes me happy. Okay, that's a good switch opportunity. Gotta get that mark. Oh, I went back too far. Alright, wait, actually, let's just go... Oh, shoot. I'm going way back. Okay, so this is also like I guess a little bit too close, but too flat-footed too. He's too easy. Like he gets burned inside. Hydra does because he's not ready. See, the guy just knows that. Same thing. He's just kind of like hopping forward, waiting for a time to get you your momentum. On the wrong side. And then Steven saw the layout and jumps in the lane. I love that, man. I don't think I saw that the first time. That makes me happy. Okay. That's a good throw by that dude. I want you more bending your knees and trapping a sideline rather than leaning down. I know it's in the momentum of play. It's not easy to do that, but it's going to cause a turnover one of these times. Okay, there's the good switch opportunity. Okay, same thing. That's much better, but you got to be closer. This guy's just a good thrower too. That's too straight up. Cotton. It's also a good step around. Actually, I'll give that guy more credit. This is good movement. They're just moving it side to side. Okay, now we have it trapped. Okay, so here's the thing again. Our defender Hydra is pretty good defense. I think this guy. I think with Hydra's foot speed, I would take another half step off. But this guy knows he's got to get it off the line. He doesn't hold on to it too long. And look at how close this is. I think even Hydra's grabbing his shirt there. But that's just a good throw out to space. We need to do this more often with more confidence. That guy peeked back before he went. Gosh, he should throw that. Alright, Hydra's tired here. Okay, the guy's made. Just touched it 20 times at this point. Okay, so when it goes. When he throws it back to the force side. See, this is good spacing because if you're tired, especially, you want to give him a lot of space so he doesn't beat you up the line. But now you're too close. Yeah. To be honest, I mean Hydra got a little worked there by the handler, who's a good handler. I don't blame Hydra at all for that. But we need to, I want to have somebody like Steven, somebody that's a little bit quicker, to be guarding that handler. Okay, now we gave him a break. Good cut. Bone Salad got to pivot more. That's all right. Good. All right, that's also very good by Joey. Like, I just like how he steps out there. Like, whenever Joey wants to throw, I'm confident he can throw. Like, look, stepping out there, stepping all the way back out here. And this guy's, I mean, look at his mark right now. He's like leaning forward on just a regular backhand. That's a good cut, Beetle. Yeah. Whew, there's one. Catch him without stepping. But there's plenty of time to do that there, and that's all forward space. Okay, have to break here. Okay, first off, we have to break, and we started off good because of the pull. The second guy catches it, and this guy's the scuba dude that I'm sure will turn the disc over for them plenty of times this year. This is the guy I think you have to worry about. This guy, and I think this. What was the other big handler? Yeah, that guy. Those are the two you got to worry about. And the big guy, but nice. All right, let's see this. Okay, good pull. Really good pull. Yeah, he just flicks it out there, thinking that the guy had it. I don't know if that guy. Yeah, Zach. I mean, like right now, I think the guy just thinks. Yeah, and I think he's right. The guy's coming too far at Steven, like right at the defender. He should be cutting out because Zach's on the other side of him. So he threw it out into the space. Yeah, that's actually this guy's fault, not the thrower. But Zach D's it up. Okay, Beetle, that's awesome. Okay, I yell at you a lot for this. Whereas, give him one option and get the hell out of there. Okay, so he's picked it up, so it's already 1 or 2, right? And you're the dump option. You can't make 4 pivots here. You made one dump cut, and then he went up the line. That's what you need to do every time. because what it's going to do, Steven sees you clearing and can go out and get a dunk. And same with Colin. Colin saw it too. And, I mean, finish the cut. Looks like it's coming to you. It is. But finish that. And great throw. Gosh. Looks like a good throw. This guy is quick, man. Huh. The angle of that looks like a good throw. Alright, let's see. Let's go one more time now. Okay, so that's a good cut. Good throw too, Zach. Okay, we have two options. Yeah, you know, I was gonna say, what else do we have? I think you're stepping into it. You're still popping back though. Ooh, God, that's a tough one to D by that guy. His effort beat him. I just loved watching that dude from far away on the sideline. I think is it a foul on Beetle? I just love how aggressive you are. I don't know. I don't remember it being a foul from my point of view, but second attention. Okay, let's watch McGregor here. Next time you play, you can throw all he wants. Okay, so McGregor's guarding this guy, and he's paying attention to the cut. And it's Clank. Clank's got good D on the in, but it's tough to guard both. But, I mean, this is team defense. Clanky is giving 100% on the end, and he's pretty close on the deep, making it have to be a perfect throw. But if you know you have help guys, you're going to get a lot more turns. I mean, see, look at that. I mean, Clanky's about as close as you can get. They're taking a chance. This guy scored a few deep, and he's not that big. He's just good in the air. Same guy that just had that really good D a second ago. But great D by McGregor. Great D.
Here we go. Got a few turns at this point. We're good.
Oh, Beetle. Are you Huck happy again?
Here we go.
It's a little bit better. Stepping forward, leaning forward. You still have so much power in your wrist. Okay, and does he have a step? Yeah, maybe. I would say I'm probably okay throwing this. I put it this way: I always want to move the disc. I don't mind hucking, but I want to move the disc. I want our offense to be fun to watch, and it's more demoralizing to a team when you work it 20 times and then you score and they're like, oh shit, we can't stop them. Rather than, because if you catch a huck, they're just like, oh, they got lucky. But I think one thing that we need to do here is somebody, it looks like Steven, has to be active because this guy is just staring Beetle down. Or maybe it was Feldman. I don't know. We got to do more in the stack to give Beetle an option and get that guy off. Oh yeah, lightning. God, is this like the third turnover this game? Or third turnover this point? Okay, he's bent, arms low. Okay, even that little... Okay, that right there, that little step, 95% of the time people lean on that forehand. And lightning doesn't. That usually, that little bit, usually it's more of a shimmy, but that little tiny step is enough to get people off that you can break them. That right there is enough to get somebody to lean. Lightning doesn't, because he knows I can't get broken. Lightning's thinking right here. This is why he gets it. He's thinking. I mean, if he takes 6 inches, you have 3 inches forward when that guy takes that step. If Lightning does the same thing, Lightning can't get that. I mean, that's perfect, guys. That makes me happy. Even if Lightning doesn't get this guy has to throw this all the way around, even further. But Lightning does get a piece of it. That is how you do it, boys. That is awesome. Good turn. This should be setting up too. I mean, that should go boom boom. For as open as it is. Beetle, I know you're getting up, but can't you get that off? Okay, off the sideline. Good. I don't know. Now we're cluttered again. Oh god, look at this. It's a mess. Get it off. Oh, there we go. Alright, we made that hard, but that's why we keep turning the disc overs, because we're relying on stuff like that. It's too cluttered. I'm going to have to work on that in practice. Alright. Tarp has the Mortal Kombat. Alright, here we go, boys. I think that we should be up by maybe 2 or 3 at this point. Even with some of the mistakes we had, I mean, you take 2 of them away, and you win game 11-9, 11-8. You give it to them. Too many. And same thing, I don't think they D us up. We get Ds on them. I don't think they D us up as much. Okay. That's a heck of a throw. That's good defense here. Okay. Great D here. Usually they have been hooking to that guy, but I think he sees Feldman here too. Okay, good position. Good position. Good position. Give it a B as a mark. Pretty flat-footed. Leans forward. Good position. Good position. Probably a little too close here, Clank, but you are paying attention, so I give you the benefit of the doubt there. I think you're ready to play. Okay, so you do end up stopping the backhand because it's not there. So he turns back and he throws the IO forehand. Okay, make him do the hard things. I'm okay with that. It's a tough throw. Alright, Clank, you got to get that mark on. Double game point. I mean, it doesn't matter what point it is, but... right here. So if we're marking forehand, there's no reason for you to run right there. There's nothing. There's no reason. We want to trap. This guy is a cutter. He's not a handler, so he's not as efficient with the disc in his hand. You have to trap the hell out of him. I mean, you should be happy that your guy gets it trapped on a sideline. You just say to yourself, I'm not letting him throw it off the sideline here. Lightning, one of our best man-to-man defenders on a handler, is the guy on the dump. But we let an easy one off back to the handler, and then back to the, look at this. We're letting him get all this open side. Same with the big guy. Trap him. Okay. Oliver's right here, and his guy's right here. Yeah, he's got to get over there. You got to pay attention to where your guy is. I know that you're watching him. You got to get on your toes and get in front of him, between him and the disc. And you get that D if you are. You're that close. Okay, and then lightning. Yeah, too close. Yeah. I mean, Lightning's played a hell of a game here. But too close. Okay, when you drop off there, that's great. That's awesome. Give him that space. Okay, he's lulling you. He's letting you get comfortable jogging with him. But remember, he's got the advantage. He gets to go. It is going to be at Pontiac, Michigan. It's going to be indoors. The teams are Illinois, Purdue. I can't remember now. Michigan State. Michigan is not coming. Akron. I think there's like 8 teams. Like 3 or 4 of them are like Kettering and Grace Bible College or something. So there's definitely some teams that you can, really work on our offense, I guess. But we'll do. I'll probably be able to do these this week, maybe 2. But yeah, let's get ready for January 26th. So I will talk to you boys later. Peace out.